What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Truly Boosted channel. And I know everybody's wondering, when are we going to get back to working on the cars? We want to be in the shop working on the cars. And I get it. I fully understand. And I have an answer for you today. Before I actually started working on the cars, I wanted to have an idea of what direction I was going to go with for each car. The SRT4 and the Snot Booger. I didn't want to just throw money at them and have really no idea of what the outcome I was looking for, what it would be. And that's why most people's builds fail, is that's what they do. They just start throwing money at it. They go this direction, that direction, that direction. They just keep switching directions. Before they know it, they start looking at how much money they've spent. They realize this thing's become a huge financial mistake, and they don't want it no more. And then they usually sell that build at a terrible loss. I'm not doing that. I have done that in the past. I ain't going to act like I haven't. But this is what I've come up with. One of my biggest regrets is letting Busted go. I miss the days of being at the drag strip. I just missed those builds. Now, the white car never gave me a minute's issue. Busted absolutely did. But Busted was a cursed car. It was. But I miss those days. I have tried getting back to those days. And something that I do when I build stuff, and this is why almost every build that has failed on my YouTube channel, is I don't start off with a build here and then go race it or do something with it and then slowly build it over time. No, I want to get it right here from moment go. And that's not how it works. Now, for big race shops and stuff, yeah, they have the money, they have the resources, they know the people. They can do that. Your average Joe like me, we can't do that. I mean, even with a good bit of money, that's still hard to do. And not to mention, when you do finally get something like that out to the track, it's more power than you can handle because you didn't grow with the car. You just came out with your car being Billy Bad, you know what, and it's just more power than you can handle. There's a good chance you're going to put it in the wall, tear it up, get hurt, maybe even get yourself killed. So I want to grow with the car. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the Snot Booger. I have got just about everything to do this, as a matter of fact. In the back, just picked up 2 heads and a block and a box full of parts. And we are going to build the world's fastest stop block 420A Eclipse. That is my goal. Now, Busted, when it last ran, it was running around mid-8s on 8 to 9 PSI of boost, 91 octane or 93 octane, 90 something octane. I don't remember what we have around here. I don't have many cars that run premium, so I don't know. But whatever the best we can get at the pump is. And it did really well. It was very consistent. I don't think it would take a whole lot to build off that. Now, that was on a stock ECU with an FMU fuel management unit. We're going to start off with a stock ECU, and we are going to progress to a Haltech Elite ECU. One, I don't know anything on how to tune something like that. I'm not going to sit here and tell you. You put a laptop in front of me and ask me to tune a car, I'm going to blow your engine. I'm good, if it even runs, actually. It's going to be an absolute mess. So that'd be a good opportunity for me to learn and really fine-tune. Well, that would be an opportunity. I couldn't do it, but for people to teach me how to fine-tune that stop block to get the most out of it. I want to break that record. Once we get to where we're satisfied with that, we will be doing a full SRT4 swap on it. The SRT4 will be in the background, or the SRT4 setup, drivetrain, whatever, will be in the background getting slowly built while we are doing the world record situation with that car, the Snot Booger. That way it's a slow progression. And then when we are ready to put the SRT4 swap in, we kind of have some good feedback on how it sets the suspension up, everything on the car, but we really do put a lot of power down in it. We're comfortable with it, we can handle it, and everything should work out pretty good. A very powerful car with a very inexperienced driver is useless. You're not going to get everything that car can on the racetrack, and it's really a waste of resources. I mean, it really is. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Now, the SRT4 is going to be kind of like a weekend warrior stands out situation. Honestly, I'm pretty much going to do it exactly the same way I did the black one. We are not going to turn it into a drag car of any. There is zero chance of that happening. It's just, I'm not interested in drag racing that platform. It's set up in an Eclipse, I think would be way, way, way more potent than an SRT. Plus, I can lighten the Eclipse up, the chassis, I think, up a little bit more. And to be quite honest, the original 2G Neon was not really built with a whole lot of race intention behind it. I know they made an ACR of the 2G regular Neon and stuff. I get that, but at the same time, I just don't see that chassis being a better platform than the 2G Eclipse. Could be wrong, absolutely could be wrong, but I don't think I am. But I could be. I don't know everything. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I do. That's just my preference between driving the two. I just think the chassis in the Eclipse really is a better race platform all the way around. That's what we're gonna do. Now, I have a ton of parts on the way, and I am still waiting on a couple parts. Realistically, the only thing we need to get the snot booger where I want it at this current moment would be a clutch, a stage 2, stage 3 clutch, something that can handle quite a bit of power. Realistically, I don't see the stop block making any more than 300 horsepower. I've heard it can do around 350 before you start really stressing out the rods, because that is the weak link in that engine. Not 100% sure. We're going to find out. I actually have another block. I have 2 cylinder heads back here and an empty block. Now, I didn't take the crank, because the crank, it's been sitting. It's got some surface, like some heavy surface rust on places, and just not a fan of that. I'll just get a better crank. That shouldn't be a hard thing to find anyway. 2.0 cranks are pretty readily available. You can just get any crank from a Neon 2.0 single or dual overhead cam. But that's my plan, and this is not going to be something that's going to be done like immediately. We are going to start working on it immediately, but I'm going to take my time. With the original SRT4 swapped Eclipse, I wish this was something that I would have done. I had that engine fully ready to go. Like, it was ready to race for what I'm wanting to do with it now. Now, what is the world record for that engine? I have no idea. I have looked everywhere, and I haven't got a whole lot of data to really confirm anything. I know, even though the Neon guys do not call it a 420A, it's more or less the same thing that's found in the Eclipse, except the head is backwards. But I don't know what a stop block record is in the quarter mile. I'm going to say anything in the 12s. I have not seen a stop block 420A hit 12s. If anybody has any information on that, drop it in the comment section below. I just want to push it as far as I can go. I don't think we were terribly far. If we'd have turned busted up, I don't think we were terribly far from it. I don't. Now, this has been 8-9 years ago, so I mean, I may be wrong. I don't remember all the data. I still have the time slips. We pulled like an 870 in the 8th, and we were having issues that day, so it wasn't everything that car had to offer. And we ran a faster run at Wilkesboro, but I can't find that time slip anywhere. I thought I had taken a picture of it. We're going to save all the time slips, but that's what I'm going to do. I hope you guys will follow me for this journey. If you've watched this whole video, why not? You've spent you're going to spend like 10 minutes of your life watching this video. You should follow along with this journey. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. And now the snot booger, the reason we call it that because it's green, it's going to get painted black. We're going to run nice, sexy looking VMS wheels with a M&H Roadmaster 24.5 front slick with some skinnies on the back. But although it's black, I'm pretty sure we're always going to call it the snot booger. I think so. I think it just works. So, I don't know. We'll figure that out. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't a whole lot of anything other than me running my mouth, but it is where I'm going with the future direction, and we are keeping a consistent direction this time. We're not coming out of the gate with the baddest drag car ever. We're going to come out with about where we were when we left off, and we're going to grow. And that's how you're supposed to do it. And that's how we're going to do it this time. That way we can see it through. Anyways, love you guys. We will catch you on the next one.